Welcome to the Firing Squad Podcast, where four guys talk about blazing hot topics that they discuss when no one else is around. No fluff, no bull. They tell it like it is. And now, here is the squad.
All right, we are back with another episode of the Firing Squad. Episode something. We got to be close to 100, right?
Yeah, we're approaching.
Maybe not 100.
Well, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
Like in the 50s, somewhere in there.
Within 30 or 40 of 100. Somewhere close to there.
Wow, you just went there. We were close to 100 to being 30 or 40.
What?
We're talking like 45 now. Just make some shit up.
Just making it up, man. It's acceptable. But you got
plus or minus 25 episodes, whatever.
You got the
Right.
captain,
Right.
the captain in the studio, Dolo, on the Dolo mission again. So it's Lance, what up? Breezy. Who else we got out there?
Yo, what's up, this Ham?
Hey, what's
Yo,
good?
this Ro. We back.
Go ahead, Creek.
What up? It's Creekmore.
Yeah, and this your boy C-Dot.
See,
Do this.
I just let everybody introduce themselves. I knew it was going to be to see if there was going to be some sort of train wreck, and we had one for a moment.
And we did.
It's just a social
And
experiment.
we did.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers is deer in head.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is deer in headlights.
we like to play games like that sometimes on the Firing Squad. All right, so let's just get right back. Let's just get right into it. The first topic that we're
Hold
going
up,
to
too.
Oh.
Hold up, Lance. Before we get into it, we're going to make an announcement. I want everyone to know that the Firing Squad podcast website is up and running. So go to the FiringSquadPodcast.com to keep up with everything Firing Squad. And again, shout out to Featherstone and Associates for getting that website up and running in design, man. So check it out.
What is the website again?
FiringSquadPodcast.com. Or you go to FiringSquadPod.com. Either one. Just
Either
check it
one.
out.
It'll redirect you. And make it your homepage. Go to it a couple times a day because we want to get a bunch of hits and maybe we get advertisers and then we get paid and then we're rich.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that. Just
Right.
like that. But now, so we ready now. Let's go right into it. Did somebody just drop? Early in the game, too. Okay. Hold on. Let's do process of elimination. I think it was Ham.
Yes, Ham.
Ham is sponsored
Ham.
by Cricket Mobile. So it's actually, see, we got y'all again. It's actually a sponsorship that we're doing. Ham is sponsored by Cricket, and he had to drop so that we can plug it because that's what their phones do.
Is it Cricket or is it Boost?
Man, it's
You might
the
have to
track
Boost.
phones. They got the track phones in Charleston.
Man, whatever. I got Verizon, homie.
There you go. Hey, we just did a sponsorship, man. We told you we sponsored by Cricket. You got that Cricket phone.
Ham on it. Ham coming to us.
I got the iPhone.
Ham
I got the
that.
iPhone 6 and the 7 Plus, homeboy.
Ham is-
Say, get it right. Get it right.
I got
Ham
Wi-Fi on
Ham
both.
on that burner.
I got Wi-Fi on both of them. I got
Hey.
to whisper to one Siri so the other Siri won't hear me.
Just burning your battery up with the Wi-Fi. All right, Bobby V, fellas. First of all, I'm gonna let y'all get into it because I didn't even think that I thought this is something that happened longer. I didn't know it was like breaking news within the last couple of days that just happened. So go ahead, whoever.
Well, basically, Bobby V is gay.
He came out the closet. He came out the closet this week.
And before we get into it, just for the record, Bobby V is not a Catholic.
Yes, they're very
At
true.
all.
Like, so just
At
stop
all.
it. Everybody was like, "You know you're a Catholic?" No, he's not.
Hey, and Bobby V, like 5 foot, maybe 5 foot or 5'1", because I saw him in the club in
Nah, I
Dallas.
think Bobby V like 4'10", man.
Yeah, I'll give him
Bobby
that.
Valentino, on his music videos, he wasn't allowed to stand next to the leading female actress. If you notice, they always put him in the foreground or the background. He's always going to be leaning on the bar talking to a lady sitting down.
Yep.
Never
And
standing
they
up.
had to film him.
Stay woke.
They had to film him at all
Stay
up
woke.
angles. Up angles.
All I know is I saw the dude in VIP in Dallas standing on the couch the whole time, and he had to be no more than like 5
With
foot.
some heels on.
With a transvestite, or what do you call him? Is it called transvestite? Is that correct?
hold on.
Well,
Creep.
girl on my post told
Give
me
us
when
the-
I called her
Creep, give us
tranny.
Go ahead.
Give us the clinical difference between the transvestite and transgender.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Man, y'all gonna put me on the spot. So the transgender is actually someone who identifies as the other sex, and typically the transgender, they are typically trying to go through the process of gender reassignment, meaning that they're trying to obtain the the body parts of the opposite sex or the sex that they're becoming.
Okay.
So they're male or identifying as female. They are typically trying to go through the reassignment process of obtaining female genitalia, and it's vice versa for women trying to become male.
So question:
often than not?
So let me ask you
So
this:
it's all about the balls.
Do you take like the penis and tuck it and make it a vagina, or do they actually make a vagina and like cut the penis off? I don't understand.
They probably like fillet it like a thick piece of meat and like fold it outside or something. I don't know, or maybe tuck it in.
And I didn't know. No, I'm being for real. Listen,
butterfly that penis.
Split that joint like a cookout wiener.
Listen, no, seriously, like the split like the pink hot dogs, man. But listen, though, seriously, I don't want the trans community coming for me. I'm being for real. I don't know. Like, do they tuck it, the penis, or is it like, how do you make a vagina? Like, how do you get rid of a penis and make a vagina and still live?
It's kind of like origami but with skin. Basically.
So Bobby,
wow.
Okay, so the question is, the trans and what? So
somebody give a rundown real quick of what happened.
All right,
Ham
Bobby
did.
Basically he gave it. Bobby B solicited a transvestite that was a transvestite escort. I'm gonna call it a tranny. Somebody
A tranny. There we go. There we go.
Transgender. I think it was transgender.
Transgender.
Right.
But whatever. He was with a tranny, just like African American. I'm not wasting my syllables. He was with a tranny in the hotel room that was like an escort. And so apparently he didn't want to pay for whatever services was rendered. I'm thinking like some man head or something, because he had his pants around his ankle, but his shirt was still on.
Yeah.
So whatever. So after he declined to pay, she was like, "Okay, I got. Well, he's here, whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, bump that. You want to do that? Let me get that camera phone out. And so the quickest thing Bobby could find to cover his face up was his pants. So dude jetted out there in his kid-size 6 footies, and his boxers and long T-shirt on with his pants covering his face, jets down the hallway.
He left his
keys and his shoes.
And
And so then she puts it on Facebook and posted for everybody on social media to see. And then now the debate is, some females just don't get it. They're like, is he gay? Like, there's a question.
No,
what's going on? Why was he there? Was it an accident? Was it deception? Yeah. So that's where we at.
What was the dead giveaway? Everybody's seen that one picture.
Hey, hold on. And there's a second part to it. The second part to it, there's another video that came out with Bobby V and the transgender. So it's not the first time that he's been actually photographed and filmed with the transgender.
No, that's his thing.
It's a continuing thing, yeah.
So,
two different
but going back to the original question, is a transvestite and a transgender not the same thing?
It's not. A transvestite is the person who simply gains arousal by dressing in the clothes of the opposite sex.
That's what my man, what's my man named Hank, that dated to the Playmate?
RuPaul is a transvestite.
RuPaul
is a transvestite.
Hank Bassett.
Yeah. So the transvestite they typically don't seek to have any type of gender reassignment and often don't associate themselves of feeling like they were the opposite sex.
It's all about what you plan on doing with your balls in the long run, man. That's what defines it.
So RuPaul.
Wow, man.
Gotcha. Okay, now at least I'm clear because I promise you I didn't know. So don't come for me because
it could definitely be confusing. So a lot of people will say just tranny for short. If you're not sure, that's what a lot of people say. Not saying that that's politically correct, but in this case,
So let me tell y'all something.
All that shit confusing, though.
If y'all get caught up in some bullshit, see, this is how. Who did he call to come pick him up? Because he didn't have the keys,
right?
Or his shoes.
or shoes.
If one of y'all called me, be like, "Hey man, you know I got jammed up. I need you to come scoop me," and I come scoop you, and you ain't got on no shoes.
He's probably like it was a broad. I was at a broad's house, and her dude came or whatever, and I had to dip out.
I'm gonna be like, nigga, what is going on? What are you doing? Like,
yeah, what is you doing? Oh no, baby.
I know his homeboy. I know whoever that homeboy that came to pick him up had to have several questions. Cause I would have
probably not, because he probably spent the night with the homeboy that picked him up, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably like a vicious circle of
right. Or it might have been another person. It might have been another person, another transgender that he might have called to come pick him up, man.
So
you never know, man.
Real
Not making
quick,
light of the situation, but just saying.
Real quick poll: do you consider Bobby V gay?
Yes.
Yes.
100% for me.
100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And to answer your other question, the telltale sign on this particular person, because I went to his Facebook page, and it was the feet. Dude wear at least a size 15, slim. Like his big toe, like a Rajon Rondo to him. It's like his feet was like huge.
We'll have to post a picture.
Flats.
Exactly. We'll have to post a picture to one of our
feet,
platforms, because the man had like man feet.
Adam's apples. Yeah.
Bobby V definitely can't be screaming that he didn't know.
Okay,
so check it out.
Go ahead.
It was a poll. It was a poll on Facebook talking about reasons why men like transvestites or going toward transvestites, and one of them was for looks.
Wait, transvestite or transgender?
The funny people, man. I'm not.
The funny people.
I'm not.
Just trans.
Funny people.
Hey, look.
They coming for you.
Mike, I'm not even playing it's like 10:45 at night, y'all.
Trannies.
Like, if y'all keep adding extra stuff in categories, man, look, make up your mind. First, half y'all like, oh yeah, call us queers. Oh, don't call us queers. Well, what the hell does the Q in LGBTQ stand for? Then you got mad when they put a brown stripe on the rainbow. Forget it. But the poll said that looks was one reason, and the tranny person was like, the reason is because they try to look like a female. Yeah, they try to look like a female and take everything that men like about females and accentuate them. So they say since men like breasts, they always have huge breast augmentation. Since men like butts, the trannies look to have bigger butts, bigger lips, bigger cheekbones and stuff like that. And the transgender person was like, they don't consider guys that like transgenders to be gay because the transgender is going out of their way to look more female than the female.
Then just get a female.
Well, if you're transgender, you identify yourself as a female once you go through the full process. So they don't consider themselves a man anymore.
No, right. I'm talking about the guys that are attracted to them. They don't consider them gay.
But
you know what I'm saying? They don't think Bobby is gay.
That's why I'm. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because they see themselves as women.
As a woman.
So they don't see themselves as, I used to be a man, he's attracted to my whatever man features or any of that stuff. There's like, I'm a woman, he's attracted to me because I look like a woman, I have woman features, so he's not gay because he's attracted to my feminine stuff.
So here's the question, and this is the one that got Lil Duval into some heat. Is if you found out if you had sex with that you were just fooled and you thought it was a woman, and you found out later after the fact when he came out and said I used to be a man, what would you do?
Hands to face, foot to ass, whatever around me, I'm whipping ass.
Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, you got.
Like I'm kicking ass. I'm not going to say murder because I don't want to go to jail, but I'm gonna try to get as close to that line as I can. Like I'm like catching the ball on the back line of the end zone. I'm tiptoeing. I'm kicking the hell out of that person.
Yeah, you got to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah,
you got to. You have to.
So what's up with our society reaching, trying to then crucify? Okay, check this out. Shout out to Contributor X. That's what I'm gonna call my friend, because we had a conversation today, right? So Contributor X. So let's call her Miss X. She says that the people who are calling Lil Duval out, and the women especially, are looking like hypocrites. So if you were against rape culture, but you don't understand Lil Duval, then you're a hypocrite, because by you lying to that man, you essentially